But, you know, focusing on the fun only, they did a really good job.
Yeah. So clearly what we need is a 4 that brings back everything that they skipped into 2 cities.
Like, all the stuff that they skipped in 2, all the good from 3, and new ideas for 4.
A more interesting feel for it that isn't so boring. Maybe make, you know what, a bigger cyberspace that isn't just the level as well, because why not, right?
I guess if they, you know, it's just like how many things do you want them to focus on, you know?
Well, I mean, I think 2 benefited by just having everything in the kitchen sink thrown in there.
Yes, but you know, something tells me the budget for 3 wasn't as big.
Oh, I'm sure the budget for 3 was pretty huge. I mean, given the improvements they made in the areas that really ballooned the budget. Graphics, all those voices, you know.
Yeah, but at the same time, they ditched multiplayer. You know, multiplayer in 2 had like a gang war mode where you could like spray on things and it would give you a bonus for your gangs and stuff. It wasn't that fleshed out, but it was a different thing, you know?
And it's sad they dropped it. I mean, I would really love for proper GTA style multiplayer in the game, you know, with the full open world, just playing modes that utilize that.
Yeah, I mean, like sections of the city with like deathmatch and stuff would be cool.
Well, I mean, they've already did the mini levels carved out thing in Saints Row 2 multiplayer. I mean, like full on, you know, the whole city if you want it, if you want to. Like, for example, you can section off well, I mean, not section off, but like designate a racetrack. Like, these streets are the race. You can drive anywhere you want, you can drive off the race if you want, it doesn't matter. But if you want to win the race, you gotta drive around that race part, you know what I mean?
You know, the only game to do that is True Crime, Streets of LA.
True Crime.
Yeah, and multiplayer was like, it was exclusive to the PC version.
Oh. Man, I didn't even... Well, I never even played that PC version. Nor was I don't think I was aware it even existed until now.
Well, I mean, you couldn't choose sections of the city, but there were tracks that you could have like a melee-only match, guns deathmatch, racing, and that's what I remember.
Basically, like, you know, do everything that GTA 4 does for multiplayer, and all the stuff that San Andreas multiplayer mods do, if you can. And that would fit right in with Saints Row. I mean, the only thing I can think is if their engine has trouble dealing with that many players with the whole full city and all that, which would be sad if that's the case. Because, you know, say what you want about the poor performance of the GTA 4 engine, it can handle that in multiplayer with 8 players. Just like they can go anywhere they want, you know, do whatever.
You see, like, but with only 2 of us, you saw the car pileups that we could cause and just the sheer chaos.
Yep. It really suits Saints Row better to have those sorts of abilities. Or to have the ability to do that sort of thing, I mean, in multi, because Saints Row is so much more chaotic and silly than GTA, which has gotten kind of dour and, I guess, more realistic and gritty and boring, you know.
The realism is good, it's well executed, at least the writing is like smart, you know?
I think there's a place for realism, per se, but, you know, sometimes there's a benefit to having an engine where, like, cars will just drive over each other or randomly get into crashes and crazy stuff like that happens.
Yeah, San Andreas, there was that highway, like, cars could never not crash on it.
I mean, all the stuff that's happened in this game, like, you know, sometimes there was that one where that truck in front of us, in front of me on the road, just went crazy and started causing this pileup, and it's like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand why it's going on. But it was going on.
There was this car, this sedan, it's passed by that tank we were trying to kill. And the whole back of the car got squished, but it just kept going.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate that only in the final mission did things get really as crazy as they often did in Saints Row 2. Remember when you get the 5-star wanted during the trafficking missions, and like the Brotherhood cars would just be piling on, rocketing into us at full speed?
There was the mission where Altor, they try and wipe out the Saints. That one, we were in bears and everything was trying to kill us.
Well, I didn't realize there was so many credits for power. Did you see that? And the Red Faction Gorilla theme was in here for some reason, although I'm not sure I heard it.
Maybe it was in the Mars level?
Could be. Yeah, that makes sense for where it would be. Rather than just on a radio station. Okay, this has got to be near the end of the credits, right? Like, this is every single song in the game. And when you make a game with, like, several radio stations with dozens of songs each, I guess this is going to be a pretty long section of the credits.
Definitely.
Yeah, they got the P's and V's, so it's almost over. Ah, there it is, what I got. International copyright secured. Yes, that is the reason that YouTube gives me trouble with copyright with these videos, because of stupid Sony and EMI and whatever.
Thanks, Sony.
Thanks, Sony. Sony Music. Man, it's going by every station.
There were all the regular songs, and then there was the Adult Swim songs.
I guess these are specific to organizations. APM would be where they get all their classical music. Really,
Jeez,
play that classical station more.
Damn.
More legal stuff. That is my favorite heading. I had no idea Bubble Buds was a specific trademark. Wait, how did this game use OpenSSL at all? LibPro maybe I could see, but OpenSSL? Yes.
Yes.
This truly is the real end. The final end of the final credits. Finally, we get the complete. Man, 100,000 only. 34 respect. And we can have space gangstas. Yes.
Zombie Gat.
Yeah, we brought back Gat. That's amazing. And a blow-up doll outfit. Why not?
Toilet.
Yes, the toilet.
And something else you'll like.
Yes, it's alright. Yep, Mars rover time, finally.